spacey blue more. Alright. Perhaps I've delayed far long enough. Maybe it's time for the meat of the matter. The stream of Detective Instinct. Farewell, my beloved. Yes, meat. Juicy meat of Detective Instinct. Farewell, my beloved. What we've all been waiting for, after all. So we're gonna get started here. I also have no idea how long this game is. But it's gonna be a lot of talking. Look at these graphics. This is so cool. Man, he dead. He is absolutely dead. Viewer discretion advised. Chapter 1. Ugh. What? What is that knocking? Is somebody at my door?
Open up! This is the police!
The police?
You have 5 seconds until we bust down this door. 5, 4...
Okay, alright, hold on. I'm getting up.
Put your hands where I can see them. You're under arrest.
Under arrest? What for?
You know what you did, you heartless monster? A murder has taken place in this very room, and you're the culprit.
What? Huh? Oh god. Think, talk, check, think, save, quit. Okay. What are we picking here? He looks like he's about to bust me up. What is going on here? Check. The area? This is my hotel room. Room 105 on the first floor. Let's check the cop. Look at the cop's gun. This man is out for blood. Alright. We'll talk to the man. We'll talk to the crazed man. Murder.
That's right, buddy. A murder took place in this very room only a short time ago.
But that's impossible. I've been here the whole night.
You really aren't helping your case, pal.
Can I click? Save and or click. I've already done the check. I've already checked the areas. We'll save here. Yes. Tab. Okay, shows text. Let's oh! It offers me more options. That makes sense. The room. Officer, are you sure you have the right room?
Shut it, I don't want to hear another word out of you.
How can I get him to listen to me? Alright. Just be in the wrong place, but how can I prove that to him? I need to find out more about this murder. Let's check. This man is out for blood. Talk. Can't talk about that. Check. Can't check. How can I prove that to him?
Still playing dumb, eh? Criminals like you make me sick. To think you could throw a man out of the window 5 stories to his death and then lie about it. It's simply nauseating.
Good sir, I'm on the first floor. On the first floor. I'm on the first floor. Officer, you said a man was thrown out of the window of this room and fell 5 stories to his death. Is that correct?
That's right.
But that doesn't make any sense at all.
Oh yeah, and why not, wise guy?
Because we're on the first floor.
But I was told room 105, or was it 501?
501, Officer Loader. I got a name for the man now. He's about to load my fist into his face, I'll tell you what. Who is this man with the pronounced nose? Boss.
Boss.
If I could do an Emmett Silk voice, I would give this man that voice. You were taking so long to join us at the scene, I was beginning to wonder if you got lost. But I see now you were just harassing this young man.
That's right, sir. My mistake, sir.
The rest of the team is waiting for you upstairs. I'll join you in a minute.
Sir, yes, sir.
Apologies for Officer Loader. He can sometimes get a little carried away, you know. Hey, are you alright? You know, you're not actually under arrest. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Yeah, I'm alright, just, what exactly is going on? A perfectly reasonable question. I guess I could let you in on the situation. It's the least I can do after my officer disturbed your sleep so rudely. Hey, what's your name? This is so weird having to click it. Can I just type? Nope. I cannot type. I have to click. Hydrus. Did I hear that right? Hang on, let me try again. Yep, that's me. Nice to meet you, Hydrus. I'm Detective Deltray. What would you like to know? I will check the detective out. A police detective. Thank God he showed up when he did. I might be in handcuffs right now. I should ask him about what's going on. The murder. Was somebody really murdered here? Earlier tonight, a man fell to his death from a room on the 5th floor of this hotel through a shattered window. It's a bit of an odd situation, but despite Officer Loader's enthusiasm, it's too early to say if foul play was involved. Anyway, I'm shocked you slept through all the commotion. Didn't you hear the sirens? I don't think so. Heavy sleeper, huh? I could tell you just a little bit more if you'd like. Tell me more about this victim. We haven't ID'd him yet, but he's a man in his mid-30s or so. Tell me more about this crime scene. Like I said, the victim fell from a room on the 5th floor. Curiously, though, the room he fell from was unoccupied. Technically, nobody should have been there at all. Strange, right? Can we throw this? No, I'm not going to throw this man out the window. Do I hate him because of my voice? I'm trying to give him a voice. I'm sorry. The victim hit the ground pretty close to the hotel's entrance, so it caused quite a scene. A lot of the guests here are still roaming around downstairs, trying to figure out what's going on. I wonder if that includes Emma and Professor Martin. I don't know who either of these people are. Well, I think I've said enough. I better get back to the crime scene. You all right now? Yeah, I'm all good, thanks. Fantastic. Now, if you'll just put on these handcuffs. Wait, the frick? He does sound like a nerd. You know what? Yeah, he does sound like a nerd. I know. And he also wants me to put me in handcuffs now. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Man, you American. I'm American. God bless. Where's my gun? I'm American. I'm about to extend my rights on this man. No law will protect you now, boy. Oh my god, is that someone here to try and offer me stream bots? I am so excited to not do any of that.
Get out of here, rat. Yeah, yeah.
I'm kidding, man. You Americans really have no sense of humor, huh? For real though, Ifrit. Get him out of here. Yes, very funny. Is it really that obvious I'm American? Anyway, don't stay up too late, kid. Get some sleep. Sweet dreams. I don't like how you said sweet dreams to me, man. I don't appreciate it. Yeah, you best get walking. Get some sleep after all that impossible. My night is ruined. Bro, I would fall asleep so fast. Can I ban him? I'm not even sure if it's worth it to ban. It's just a bot. It's just gonna message once, then leave, and never come back. It's not worth a ban. It's just like gonna come back. I mean, I'm not gonna ban it. I know for a fact I'm just gonna get a different bot here in like 2 hours, and then another new one in another 2 hours, and the cycle will repeat and continue. Ad nauseum. It's like whack-a-mole, except there's always a bigger mole. Well, as long as I'm awake, I guess I might as well check out all the commotion downstairs. I wonder if Emma and Professor Mountain are awake. Let's go to the hotel entrance. I really like this oddly pixelated style. It's like very... does give me Ace Attorney vibes. So it's true, huh? Hey, is that... It's Emma! So that's Emma. I was just trying to think of a voice to give Emma. Oh, God. Oh, Hydra... No, I can't do it. I can't. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Oh, Hydras, where have you been? Don't tell me you slept through all of this. This is the most obnoxious voice I can think of to do. Let's see if I can, like, wheel it back a little. Kind of a funny story about that, actually. Oh, yeah? You did, didn't you? That's just like you. I don't know if I should be doing this voice. I sound so cringe. Do I lock in and let fate decide? That's just like you. Yeah, I'll tell you later. So I guess someone really did die here? Yeah, just back there is where it all happened, I think. You can see the broken window if you look up the 5th floor. It's hard to tell from here, but it looks like they drew an outline on the street in the spot where they found the body. Wow, I can't believe it. Pretty scary, right? I sort of wanted to get a closer look at the investigation, but the police are keeping people away from the scene. A closer look? Are you serious? I know, it's morbid, but I can't help but be a little curious. Aren't you? A little. Have you seen Professor Martin around? Oh, yes, he was just here a second ago. I think he went to get more information from one of the police officers. I'm sure he just wants to make sure everyone is safe. Oh, there he is over there. Yo, is that my boy, Professor Martin? I wonder what they're talking about. I think he saw us. Yo, what up, Profess? Hello,
Hello, Hedges. I see you finally woken up.
Yeah, so what's the situation here?
Well, they didn't tell me much.
Threw them both through. Oh, no. What did they do to you? What did they do to you? If anyone needs to be thrown out a window, it's me. Don't harm the NPCs. They're saying there's no danger, but that we should be cautious. I think that they are nerds. Bro, I'm a nerd. You can't just do them like that. I think they're just as confused as the rest of us, frankly. This is some ghastly business regarding. I must apologize that our trip would end this way. Oh, it's fine, Professor. It's not your fault. Besides, it'll be an interesting story to tell everyone back home. She is weirdly enjoying this, isn't she?
Yes, well, I agree with the police that the safest place for us to be right now would be behind locked doors of our rooms.
Try to stop me, Galaxy Fart. Oh, you can't do me like that. You can't just say that to me. The worst part is you're kind of right. What does that make you? What does that make you, Ifrit Incarnate? What does that make you, huh? Miss and or Mrs. Mr. whatever, Madam, Beast of the Nine Hells, or however you prefer your name. Does that make you sulfur gas as well? Should I just start calling you gas? Sulfur gas? Inside as soon as possible. We will, Professor. Yeah, our rooms are real safe. At least no the cops come knocking.
We have an early day tomorrow. Remember that our train departs at 7:10 a.m. I know it will be hard to sleep after all this commotion, but please try your best. I'll meet you both in the lobby at 6:30, okay? Sleep well now.
Good night. Good night, Professor. I guess it is getting late. Maybe we should head back inside. Oh, if it isn't our prime suspect returning to the scene of the crime. Oh, you little punk-ass bitch out there. Oh, hello, Detective. Prime suspect? Detective, excuse me? It's a long story. You just couldn't resist coming down here, could you? You know that kind of curiosity might get you in trouble someday. Detective, what's going on here? Is Hydrus in trouble? Oh, no. We're just having a laugh, right, buddy? So funny. How too funny. Well, I just came to check on the status of the investigation down here. So, have you discovered anything new, Detective? Who's asking? My name's Emma. Hydrus and I are both college students from America. America. I was just curious. Yes, just curious. College students, huh? What are you studying? English literature. Really? Huh. Your friend here doesn't strike me as the type. Don't judge a book by its cover, Detective. Well, let's see. If you study literature, you must be pretty inquisitive. Interesting in human behavior, curious, resourceful, perhaps. I probably shouldn't, but to be honest, we're about to wrap things up. We're pretty certain we found just about everything there is to find here, and yet, maybe it couldn't hurt if we took one last look around with some fresh eyes in the scene. That makes a lot of sense, Ifrit, but I'll still call you Gas. Your argument is valid, and you are in fact factual, but your name shall now be Gas. Just how mine is now Fart from space. It's It only makes sense. It only makes sense. I hate these nicknames as much as you, but here we are. So I'll tell you what. Just over there is where the body was found. Don't worry, it isn't there anymore. Why don't you two take a quick look? I'll give you a few minutes, and you let me know if you spot anything interesting. Deal? You're going to let us investigate the crime scene? Cosmic fart. Sure, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Who knows, maybe you'll see something we overlook. Plus, let's just say I owe your friend a favor. And this is how you repay a favor? What do you think, Hydra? Seems like a rare opportunity. I think we should take it. How is this acceptable police procedure, lady? Are you sure this is okay? Wait, Emma! Looks like she's getting a head start. Come on, don't be so uptight. It's fine, trust me. You'll have fun. We're both full of hot air. You're not... I don't know. I'm not a sun. I'm space gas. A cosmic fart. The guy's idea of fun is a little suspect, but I can't deny I am curious. You know what? Sure. Why not? That's the spirit. I'll be right over there if you find anything or have any questions. Good luck. Oh, there he is. This is the spot. Let's see if we can find anything. All right, let's check around. The area. This is where the body was found, right outside the hotel lobby. I've seen so many crime scenes on TV and in movies and stuff, but to be investigating one in real life is surreal. The detective probably shouldn't be letting us do this, so let's make the most of this opportunity while we still can. Where? Oh, I can click around. Cool. So this is where the body landed, huh? Yeah, right in between the lamppost and the bush. Should we take a closer look? Yeah, sure. Let's just try to stay out of the way. Alright, let's see what we find. What? Glass? Can I click on the glass, maybe? Some shards... I can! Interesting. Some shards of glass from the broken window are scattered on the ground. Better watch our step. This blood. Oh, man. Do you see this, Emma? That must be a bloodstain. Yeah, how awful. It looks like most of it is centered around the lower torso. Man, I'm gonna be sick. Huh. His lower torso, that's interesting. How so? Well, he died from a fall, right? Why would he be bleeding from his stomach? That's, a really good point, actually. We should ask the detective about that. Is it a good point? I probably shouldn't analyze what's going on here. It is a video game, after all, so it has to make liberties. Speak to nobody. I can speak to nobody? I'm going to speak to Daltrey. How's the search going? Let's talk about the blood. Ah, you noticed that too. The body had a number of cuts, some of them pretty deep. We found blood on pieces of the broken window in the hotel room, so... Oh, the glass. That's right. Still, he has a very punchable face. Ifrit, I'm beginning to think that you think every face is punchable, which isn't entirely wrong, but it does make me look at you in a different manner. No. You would never hit a lady? I don't know. Let's scroll up in the chat a little bit. Throw them both out a window. I guess throwing isn't technically a punch. But I got my eye on you, Ifrit. No, I didn't hit her, officer. I threw her out a window. You can't charge me with nothing. She slipped, officer. She slipped, officer, and then she fell out the window. What's with the blood ones? Still, that's a good catch. I didn't mention the cuts before, so I can tell you're really thinking things up. Keep it up. Thank you, sir. We will. All right. Let's check the... Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way? Excuse me. She blonde. It's a normal day. No, you can't say that. No. That's so funny. He just moves out of the way. Let's try and click this guy. There's a guy watching everything from his window on the second floor, and he's not being very subtle about it. Well, that's just creepy. I'm not sure I like the being watched from above like that. I think he should mind his own business. This is a real crime scene, not some kind of show. He's blonde also. He's blowed, by the way. Blowed. Weren't you doing the same thing just a few minutes ago? No, not at all. I was just curious for the right reasons, and he's not. The right reasons. Alright, I'll click him again. That didn't work. What if I... You're right, Emma. It's not a movie.
It's a video game.
She's a hypocrite. Throw her through the window, Karen. Welcome back, Love's Faith. With a snack kind of jelly. We're talking about throwing blondes through the window, as per Ifrit Incarnate. I don't know, that bush looks pretty thick to me. Hold on. I think I see something in the bush. Hydrus, let's look a little closer. Yo, it's a book. Let's take a look. I'm gonna click that book. Is that a wallet? I do not want to be a murderer. Where did you get this information for Ifrit Incarnate, or should I say sulfur gas? If I murder people, I'll be alone. And then I would be sad. That's what he looks like. Quick, let's tell Detective Hydrus. Okay, let's talk to Daltrey. Yo, Daltrey, what up? How's the search going? A wallet. A wallet in the bush. Hold on a second. This model goes over to the bush. Well, would you look at that? Good eyes, you two. That could have very well been a huge piece of evidence. Do you think it belonged to the victim? Or maybe the killer? Well, there is an ID in it, but I'm afraid I can't tell you who it belongs to. That would be against protocol. Sir, everything we're doing right now is against police protocol. Oh, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. I am literally saying that. Look, it's me. I'm saying it. Knock him out. Oh, well, all right. I understand, Detective. Man, now I just feel like a jerk. All right, how about this? I may not be able to tell you directly who this wallet belongs to, but if you just happen to guess the identity of its owner, maybe I could tell you if you were on the right track. You're doing his job better, apparently. But, Detective, how could we possibly guess that correctly? It could be anybody. Listen, being a detective is about much more than merely collecting evidence. Sometimes you need to take that evidence and make a deduction. Look around the scene, talk to some of the other officers, see if you can narrow down a list of suspects, then tell me what you think. But be warned, I won't be going easy on you. If you guess incorrectly, it's game over. Game over? What does that mean? Okay, you ready? Have fun. When you think you know who the wall belongs to, just talk to me about them, and in the same way you talk to me about anything. He's testing us, Hydrus. Come on, let's see if we can figure this out. Nobody. There's already nobody in front of me to talk to, damn. Let's check the area. I'm gonna talk to that man. Let me talk to that man. I'm gonna talk to that man. Let me talk to that man. Fine, fine. I'll talk to this officer. The officer is using a walkie-talkie. Yeah, and on top of that, get this. It's happened again. Oh, so it's happened before. Yeah, I know. It's the second time this month he's lost it at a crime scene. He's such a mess. I wonder what he's talking about. It's a police officer. He doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. Hey, you! Oh my god, it's this guy again. Jesus.
Oh, you, what you two doing here? This area's off limits. Leave now, or else I'm bringing you downtown.
You again? Calm down. Your boss said we could help investigate.
You expect me to believe Detective Daltrey would allow civilians into an active crime scene? Well, I do believe it. That sure sounds like something he'd do. My apologies.
I thought you were supposed to be helping investigate the hotel room. Why are you back down here?
Oh, they told me they didn't need me, so they sent me back down. Well, it's okay. I'm ready to help, no matter where I'm told to be.
I'm getting the scene this guy's presence isn't wanted in either locations.
So, can I help you with anything, or...?
I would like to speak to you, Sir Loda. Tell me about the victim.
We don't know anything about the victim yet. He wasn't carrying any form of ID, no wallet or anything. Pretty strange.
Alright, tell me about the crime scene.
From what I was told, the crime was reported very shortly after it happened. Someone in the hotel heard the glass shatter and called us right away. After they looked out the window and saw a body, the station's right down the street, so we got her pretty quick. Nobody's been on the scene but us.
Okay. What about the detective?
Detective Daltrey is my hero. I don't care what other officers say, they got him all wrong. So what if he doesn't always do things by the book? He's always looking out for the people. There's nobody on earth with a bigger heart. Someday, I hope to work my way up to be a detective so I can solve crimes and help people just like him. What do you think, huh? You think I have what it takes to be a detective?
Sure, man.
Thank you, sir. I will do my best.
Anything about a wallet? No one...
I'ma mention the wallet. Don't you worry.
What's this about a wallet in the bush?
That's weird.
What? Why is that weird?
Oh, well, I was going to check the bush before, but I was told it was already checked and that nothing was found.
Huh.
I have a hard time believing Detective Daltrey would miss something like that. He's very observant, you know.
So, they checked the bush earlier but didn't find the wallet. Does that mean it would wound up in there after the investigation already started? See, if... That's a good point. What if he is the murderer? But why would they have us investigate for a different point of view? I mean, logically, it's him breaking protocol and having us disturb the crime scene with our DNA, right? Because our fingers, our hair follicles will get everywhere and, you know, do stuff. No, I found the wallet in the bush. No, I told a detective about the wallet. And I asked him about a wallet. Wait, I think I see what you mean. Hold on. I was told there was nothing in the bush when Detective Daltrey checked it earlier, but I haven't been near it. He was told that there was nothing in the bush until I brought up the wallet. So he must have just told him about the wallet that we found, but he was told that there wasn't anything in the bush when he went to investigate. The cop was upstairs, but when he came down to investigate, he was told that there was nothing in the bush. Or it was... No, it was already investigated. Is my assumption here.
Oh, let me get out of your way.
Looks like he's investigating the spot where they found the body. He did say no wallet to be found, which is why he was surprised when we found it because... Well, the detective said he didn't find anything. Which is very strange. And maybe why he's defending the wallet here. Let me speak to this man. I can't believe he lost it again. Let's review what we know about this scene. Apparently... I just slowly eating my Dubai chocolate. Apparently, only the police have been at the scene of the crime since it happened. Officer Loader told us that when Detective Daltrey investigated the bush earlier, it was clear of any evidence. The policeman on the walkie-talkie was saying something about someone having lost something on the scene? Don't tell me. Is it really? Huh. How's the search going? When you think you know who the wallet's owner is, just talk to me about whoever it is. You probably already have a list of people to talk with. You probably already have a list of people to talk with me about, don't you? Don't think too rigidly. When you think you know the wallet's owner, just bring them up to me the same way you talk to me about anything. Okay. Do we think it's Loader? I don't know if it's Loader. It's his wallet? Loader doesn't seem smart enough to be a murderer. You think so? The walkie-talkie cop? No, that's not at all. No. That's not what I meant. I thought we were going to talk about the murder. I don't think the wallet belongs to the murderer. I think it just simply belongs to Loader. I personally do not think it's Loader, simply because of what was said, but I'm down to be proven wrong. What's the worst that can happen? It could just be this guy's wallet. Because he never got a chance to even look in the bush, right? So how would he know it's his wallet? Plus, Loader got the room wrong, right? And he was upstairs until he was sent back downstairs. He's been back and forth, up and down. He's a very messy cop. This is true. These are very, very true things. He said it would be game over is my worry. Let's just see what happens. Yep, didn't think so. Oh no, there must be consequences. Oh no. Game over? That's right. Game over. Alright, alrighty. I'm kidding, of course. Well, Officer Loder may be a little slow, but he's very careful with his belongings. Ah. So no, it isn't his. If he had lost his wallet, trust me, we'd know. He'd be in a panic. Oh well, let's keep investigating. I'm sure if we ask around, we'll be able to narrow it down to a better guess. Yeah, I did not think it was his. But now we know that it's not technically game over. So that's good. That begs the question, whose is it? Let's try. Some police cars look pretty old school compared to the models I've seen back at home these days. Okay. Area maybe? Let's review what we know about the scene. Apparently only the police have been at the scene of the crime since it happened. Officer Loder told us that when Detective Dalter investigated the bush earlier, it was clear when it said something about someone having lost something on the scene. It has to be Dalter, right? There's no way it's not. Wait, are you saying you think this is my wallet? Yes. I'm afraid that answer is correct. I fucking knew it. I freaking knew it. I should have just trusted my gut. You see, I always keep my wallet in my left pocket of my jacket. Oh my god. He had us investigate the crime scene to find his freaking wallet. He lost his wallet, couldn't find it. Was like, alright, let's get a fresh pair of eyes. These people, they'll find my wallet. Oh my god, we've been fooled this whole time. Guess it fell out while I was checking the bush earlier. Emma looks how I feel. Oh, don't give me that look. Have you ever chopped something fast? Not while investigating a crime scene. Alright, alright. I recognize this seems pretty unprofessional, but I assure you, I really am good at my job. I'm just a little clumsy is all. After what he just did to us, I'm willing to believe anything. I'm willing to risk it. Well, Detective, I'm glad we helped find your wallet. Yes, thank you both very much. I'd give you a tip for this, but sadly I'm not carrying any cash. How convenient. Unfortunately, we don't currently have any evidence or witnesses pointing to a culprit, assuming there is one, of course. Assuming there is a culprit. How interesting. Let's try. Detective.
Detective, I think we just found something really important.
Oh, is that right? Excuse me a minute. I wonder what that was all about. Oh, as much as I appreciate your help, I think you two had better go back to your rooms. Now. Did you find something important, Detective? Oh, nothing much. I just think you guys should go before it gets to my boss that I let tourists investigate a crime scene. Yeah, probably. Oh, shoot, just when we were starting to find some things. Huh, he didn't seem to care too much about that before. I wonder what changed his mind. That's alright, Detective. Thanks for letting us take a look around. Anytime. Well, probably not any time. In fact, more likely never again. You two are naturals, I can tell. Just remember, as fun as investigating can be, this line of work is serious business. And when you're looking for the truth, well, you may not always like what you find. Is he trying to give us profound advice, or is he just making excuses about the wallet? But don't let that stop you. A true investigator will stop at nothing until the truth is revealed, no matter what. Understood? Understood, Detective. So serious. Have a good night, you two, and I hope you enjoyed your time in Vedrika. Excluding the whole mess, of course. You're not wrong. But if they got fired, we wouldn't have a video game to play. And me like play video game. Yeah, at least about as fun as investigating someone's death can be. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be so nonchalant. It's pretty scary and sad. We should go back inside. It's almost midnight. Yes, we should. I'll see you tomorrow, Hydrus. Good night. Night, Emma. You're off for the night, Ifrit? Well, you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. You have a good rest of your time. I might do an update later, but I believe I'm going to be streaming this Wednesday. You too, Ifrit Incarnate. I'll hopefully pop into one of your streams one of these nights. Is that a threat? I think Love's Faith is threatening Ifrit Incarnate. Well, I've had enough playing detective for one night. Time for bed. I'm still not very tired, though. I can't believe this happened while we were staying here. It feels completely surreal. Check the area. I wonder how long the police will be here. Go to hotel room. You'll bite me? Man, I'm never gonna get sleep. Ah, jeez. A knock? Oh, no, not again. Hydrus? Hydrus, are you awake? Emma? Yeah, hang on, 1 second. You'll bite me? What do you mean you'll bite me? What did I do? What'd I do? I should check the door. I'll check the door. Hi, Hydrus. I'm sorry to bother you so late. It's just, I can't sleep. I keep thinking about what happened. If you don't stream, don't worry, I'll stream Wednesday. I promise. I don't have any work on Wednesday, so I can stream on Wednesday. There is no qualms with streaming on Wednesday. I just know for a fact I can't stream Saturday because my work has me taking up too much time on Saturday evening. Yeah, me too. I need to take my mind off it somehow. Well, how about we talk about something else for a bit then? Well, have you thought about what you're going to write your term paper about yet? Oh, yeah. Oh, I get options. Options! I like options. Options are good. The What kind of revolution if I can... The hot dog stand outside the hotel. Well, I certainly can't endorse that topic, but those hot dogs were really good. Listen, Hydrus, as your tutor, I have a responsibility to ensure you take this assignment seriously. Not to mention, I vouched for you when Martin was on the fence about letting you come on this trip. He usually only accepts seniors for directed study, remember? Yeah, I know. I wish she'd stop calling herself my tutor. It's embarrassing. So please, think about it. I can help you with it too, if you'd like. No, it's fine. Trust me. I'm planning on gathering my thoughts once we get on the train tomorrow. Great. I believe in you. I'm so looking forward to this. I'd never imagined I'd get to travel on a luxury train. We'll be riding for 3 whole days. It feels so romantic, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess so. It would have been a lot faster to just fly out of Vendreka back to London, but... Oh, but trains are so much more charming. We'll get to travel straight through European countryside. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Hydrus. We're so lucky Martin has connections. You sound so excited. I am, aren't you? Come on, even just a little? Sure, I don't really like flying anyways. One flight from London back to New York is fine with me. I'm just so sad that the trip is already over, you know? Vendrika is so beautiful. Martin's lucky he got to grow up here. I was hoping we could talk about something else, you know? That I'm not still curious about the case. It's just, I'll never get to sleep if I keep thinking about it. Alright, we'll talk about Martin. He doesn't like to stay up late. I should tell you this, but one semester the school rescheduled his film class to Wednesday night. It was a 3-hour class, so it didn't end until 10. After a screening of some really long war movies from the 30s, we all sat there waiting for him to turn on the lights, but he was asleep. Oh no, was the movie that boring? Oh no, the movie was fascinating, but when it's past your bedtime and you've seen it 100 times, well... That's funny. I can't even imagine it. He's usually so intimidating in class. You think so? I don't know. He's so bad when you get to know. He's not so bad when you get to know him. Okay. What's on? Oh my god, that's so cool. She interacts. I'm not usually, probably just infomercials. When do you usually go to bed? Not a minute later than 9:30 p.m. I need to be well rested for my 8 a.m. classes. What about you? Maybe at like 11 p.m. Sometimes midnight. Oh, that's way too late. I hope you're getting enough sleep, Hydrus. It's really important. I guess I can't tell her the truth. It's more like 2 a.m. She'd be so mad. What if I click on her? What's up, Hydrus? Bed. The beds were pretty comfy, right? I usually don't sleep too well in hotels. I didn't have a problem here. I did bring my own pillow, though. It took up a ton of space in my luggage, but it was worth it. Maybe I should have done that. So she used to be my writing tutor when I was a freshman, but now we're just friends. At least, that's how I see it. She's only a year older than me, but I feel like she still thinks of me as a little kid. It can be a little annoying, but it's fine. Alright, it's sleep time. I think I feel better now, Hydrus. Yeah, me too. Good night, Emma. See you tomorrow. Night, Hydrus. You missed it, Love's Faith, before I gave her a far worse obnoxious voice that I had to retire. Oh god, things are creepy now.
I'm sorry this happened, but we must still go through the plan. I don't know if I can. I'm afraid you don't have a choice. You must be on the train tomorrow. If you aren't, I don't want you to die too, please.
Clear Chapter 1. Man, these old animations are so cool. Oh, I'm in love with this stuff. It's so neat. You know, Emma's right. This is kind of nice. It's very cozy. We don't have anything like this in America. If we did, I'm sure I couldn't afford it. What a shame. Well, I'm just gonna kick back, enjoy the ride, and think about
The term paper.
what should I even write about? I wonder if Emma's thinking the same thing. Knowing her, she probably has her whole essay outlined. Ugh, I'm gonna need to catch up. Maybe I should start brainstorming some ideas. A knock at the door. Hi, Tris, can I come in? Oh, Emma, yeah, the door's open. What's up? Oh, is everything alright? Hi, Tris. Something very strange is going on. I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but... Will you listen to me for a minute? I need to make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah, what's on your mind? Okay, let me just start at the beginning. After we departed, I decided to get up and take a look around. Eventually, I made my way to the observation car in the back of the train. Oh, this is so cool! Look at this whole little sketched background. Because I wanted to check on the outdoor platform. I stood outside for a bit to get some fresh air. I thought I was alone, but then I heard something. There was a woman behind me, sitting by herself in one of the seats. She looked like she had been crying. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. No, that's all right. I'm sorry if I startled you. No, it's seriously. No, that's all right. What voice to give this lady? Maybe I give her the obnoxious voice? No, that's all right. I'm sorry if I startled you. I know it was none of my business, but seeing her like that, I just wanted to help somehow. I asked her if she was okay, and we got talking a bit. It seemed to calm her down a little, so I offered to buy her a drink in the lounge car. She was really very nice, but then she seemed troubled, like something was on her mind. She wouldn't be specific, and I wanted to respect her privacy, but she was so apologetic. There was one thing she said to me. You're a very nice girl, but I really don't deserve your kindness. It made me very sad for someone to feel that way. We were probably in the lounge car for half an hour or so, and then I didn't sleep much last night, and I was starting to feel really tired, so I told her I was going to take a nap, but that we should meet up in the same spot for lunch later. She agreed, and I left. So, did you meet up for her at lunch? No, Hydrus. That's the problem. I can't find her. What do you mean? I went back to the lounge car around noon. She wasn't there. I waited a few minutes, but this is the weirdest thing. I asked the bartender if he had seen her, and he said no. So she never came back? No, I mean, he said he never saw her at all. He told me that when I came to the lounge car earlier, I was alone. What? I argued with him for a bit, but he was insistent. I said there must be some mistake, but... Okay, well, was there anyone else who saw you with this woman? Well, there were 3 other people in the lounge car while we were talking. An old man, 2 men wearing polos. They weren't there when I went back, but there was also that strange couple. When the 2 of us were going from the observation car to the lounge car, we passed by a cabin as a man and a woman were coming out. I swear they gave us the funniest look. I went back to the cabin and asked them if they'd seen her, and the woman told me the same thing as the bartender. It's like she never existed at all. I don't mean to sound skeptical, but you sure you met this woman? It wasn't just, a vivid dream or something? Hydrus, I'm sorry. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just, this is very strange. No, it's okay. I know it sounds crazy, but Hydrus, I know that I met this woman. She's real. I don't know why everyone's claiming she isn't, but I'm really worried about her. She didn't just seem upset. She seemed frightened. I can't explain it. It was just a look she gave me. What if something happened to her? Okay, let's not panic here. I'm sure this is all just a misunderstanding. How about you and I look around a bit and see if we can find her? Could we? I'm sorry to bother you with this. Not a problem. We should also look out for the people you were with in the lounge car. Maybe we could talk to the couple again and anyone else she might have seen. You guys together. Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. Thank you, Hydrus. All right. We have no time to lose. How about we start with the lounge car and see if any of those men came back? Sounds good to me. I'd like to have a word with this bartender. Oh, and this woman, did you happen to get her name, what she looked like? Her name? Oh, shoot. Why can't I remember? My memory's fuzzy for some reason. I thought it began with an A, but... She was tall, with dark hair. She was wearing a gray coat and a dress, maybe in her late 20s, early 30s. I'm sorry, that's all that comes to mind. All right, that's a start. We'll see what we can find out. Wait, before we go, do you have a notepad? You should take it with you just in case we learn anything important. Or if you get any ideas for your paper while we're out and about. Even now, still thinking about the term paper. Okay, I'll bring it. I got my paper. Oh, cool. Oh, information. All right, cool. To the lounge car. The car in the lounge. The lounge car. Not a lot of people here, huh? Yeah, I don't recognize anyone. Let's ask around. Maybe somebody here knows something. Let's check that man. Wait a second. Is that... Oh, no. No! No! It's Gumshoe all over again. Not Gumshoe. Well. If it isn't my favorite murder suspect, fancy meeting you. Detective Daltrey? What are you doing here? Hey now, there's no way to greet an old friend now, is it? How are you doing, young lady? I'm okay, but Detective, what are you doing here? As usual. Nobody's happy to see me, but that's okay. No hard feelings. Let's just say I boarded this train on a hunch. I'm still investigating the case from last night, you know. We came into some new evidence and... It pointed you to this train? Wait, don't tell me. Is the killer on board? Whoa. Easy now. I'm not saying that. Granted, I'm not saying that, but that's not specifically why I'm here. We have reasons to believe there's a connection between this train and the case. So rather than let opportunity pass me by, here I am. Hydrus, you don't think the woman I met has something to do with Daltrey's case, do you? No, I don't know. Can't hurt to ask, though. Can't believe this man is here on the train. What are the chances? I bet this guy is the murderer. Ifrit Incarnate was right. This man is sus. This man is so sus, I saw him vent on the train. He vented. Get him out of here. Get him out. Moida. I saw him do a moida. Get him out of here. Alright. Let us talk. Detective, what else have you learned about the case? I really can't tell you much. Things have gotten a bit complicated. Though, I guess I could at least talk about the things we've announced publicly. Well, alright. I'll at least tell you this. We ID'd the victim overnight. Turns out he was a I'm gonna butcher these names, and I'm so sorry. Gabrican immigrant named Odo Keller. As far as we can tell, he was nobody special. Just one of the thousands of immigrants among the population. No criminal record, nothing suspicious. A Gabrican immigrant named Odo Keller, huh? The victim was a Gabrinka immigrant named Odo Keller. About the crime scene. I wasn't going to tell you this, but I feel like I owe you an explanation for why I kicked you off the scene last night. Right before I asked you to leave, we found something on the street that changed the tone of our investigation significantly. A small bullet. A bullet? Does that mean... Yes, and among closer examination of the window fragments, we determined a gunshot is what likely shattered the glass. No gun was found at the scene, so there must have been someone else in that hotel room last night. It's hard to say for sure what happened there. All we know is that the victim, Otto, didn't make it out alive, and somebody else got away. Gabrika. So, Odo Keller was an immigrant from Gambrinka? That's right. You know about Gabrika, don't you? Of course we do. It's an important part of where we were studying. Vendrika and Gabrinka used to be one country, which for decades was under military occupation. At the end of the Vendrikian Revolution, the country was split between the east and west. The west side gained its independence as Vendrika, and the east side remains under occupation as Gabrinka to this day. Wow, you really know your stuff. Let's talk about the train. I can't be too specific, but let's just say we have reasons to believe Otto Keller was connected to this train. I'm here to find out why. Okay. What about the missing woman? The woman! Where is the woman? I don't think I've seen any woman fitting that description. Why do you ask? Oh, it's a long story. I just haven't been able to find her since this morning, and nobody I've asked about seems to remember seeing her. A missing woman, huh? That's peculiar. Well, I'll keep an eye out for her. I plan on speaking to just about everyone on this train, so I'm sure I'll see her eventually. Man, a couple dead bodies, a missing woman. What is going on these days? Yeah, man, it's nuts. Wait, why did he just say that? Alright, I don't have anything else to ask him about. Let's discuss. Is it just me, or did he just say a couple of dead bodies? Do you think he misspoke? I don't know, But now I'm curious what's going on with the case. That's the bartender Emma mentioned. Daltrey was just talking to him. I wonder what they were talking about. Oh, him? I was just getting a beer. Aren't you working? What's that supposed to mean? Geez, are all American college students this uptight? It's just one drink, bro. I intend to speak to everyone on the train eventually as part of my investigation. He's a bit of a odd guy. Gives me the creeps if I'm being honest. You know, this looks like a great place to take a nap. Shame I'm too busy. Naps, pretty much. That's gonna be me in like an hour. Is napping or sleeping, I guess. Detective, what did you mean by a couple dead bodies? Huh? What? Did I say that? Yes, Detective, you did, and I heard it too.
Alright, you got me. Curse my big mouth. Fine, fine, I'll tell you. This morning we discovered something that has turned this whole case on its head. Another murder victim.
No way, another victim.
At about 5 o'clock this morning, a lawyer named Edison Maxwell was found dead in his home with a knife in his back. It was a very strange crime scene. Nothing appeared to have been stolen, nor was there any sign of a struggle. Just poor Maxwell, faced first in his dinner plate.
Oh, that's just awful.
I agree. Such a waste of a good prime rib.
My God, Daltrey, what the frick, brother?
I wouldn't shed a tear for old Maxwell, honestly. Rumors have floated around for years about him. Blackmail, forging evidence, financial scams, you name it. We were never able to nail him on anything, unfortunately, and now I guess I never will. Bummer, huh?
Okay, so someone else was murdered, but what does that have to do with the case? We have 2 victims, a gunshot, broken window. You're dang right, it's sussy. This is the lounge car. I wonder if there's any other trace of the woman Emmett went around here. Okay. So somebody else was murdered, but what does that have to do with the case? He is absent-minded. I'm just missing something. The western half of Edrica gained its independence, but the eastern half, now called Gabrica, remains under occupation to this day. Okay. What does this have to do with the hotel case? Ah, I'm glad you asked. So after a tiny bit of digging, we discovered Maxwell actually had a housekeeper. And his name was Odo Keller. The victim from the hotel? It's too early to say whether or not Keller was involved in Maxwell's murder, but, well, I'm sure it's too strange of a coincidence, isn't it? For it not to be. A missing woman, huh? Can't exactly say I've expected to see him again, fair enough. Well, it doesn't seem like he knows anything about her, but the new evidence in the case is fascinating, isn't it? Yeah, and a little eerie, honestly. It seems like it's even more serious than we realized. We should probably leave him to his investigation. I don't want to distract him. I don't know. He seems to have no problems with ways to distract himself. That's just about all we know at this point. Huh? How about that?
I said I couldn't tell you much, but I kind of told you a whole lot, didn't I? Oops. Well, whatever. It's fine. I trust you too. Just don't share anything I just told you, okay? We won't, Detective. Thank you. I should get back to work. I have quite a lot of people to speak to and not a lot of time. So, with that, I bid you farewell. Good luck finding your mystery woman. What do you think we should do now, Hydrus? I think it's about time we talk to the bartender.
Hey, bartender. Hey, what can I get for you?
Nothing for me. If you don't mind, we wanted to ask you a few questions. Hello again?
Ah, yes, the Goyle. Ask away.
Ooh, what is this? Ooh, this violin. You can't see, but I'm bobbing to it. It's got some kick to it. Let's talk to him about the missing woman.
There was no woman. The girl came here by herself. We have a variety selection of both alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. Here, our tea, in particular, is quite popular. Would you like something?
Dang it, no, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna grab a water. Well, not grab a water, but fill my water, I guess, is a more correct statement. BRB. Listen to this amazing song. Alright, I am back. Bartender.
You want to know about me? I mix drinks, I sell them, and then I watch.
You watch?
To make sure my customers are enjoying them, of course.
Daughtry was right. This guy gives me the creeps. Let's talk to him about the detective.
The man said he was a detective, is that true?
Yeah, he's investigating a murder case.
Murder, huh? Murder, huh? I see.
Yeah, this guy is a weirdo.
Can I help you? Our drink selection is quite a bit more varied than what you've seen on display here.
I am a weirdo, alright? Leave me alone. I'm okay, I'm allowed to be weird. Here, I'll shrink down. I won't have to bother you anymore in this corner of the room. Down here, away from the world. Wait, hold on. I see something. No, I'm the weirdo at the bar. It was me all along.
What you buying, stranger?
I'm not really sure how to position myself to get in the way of the text. Might just go right here.
I heard he's funding his next film project almost entirely with the proceeds from his winery. Why would carry his products at such high volume? I couldn't say perhaps someone in the train company is a fan.
Just want to test something. Alright, dang. I block here too. Dang. Nowhere is safe for me. If I must block the text, then I must block the text. Here should be fine, I guess. Almost got it to work pretty alright. The area. The bar looks pretty fancy up close. Maybe I'll come back tonight for a nightcap. Wait, what's the legal drinking age here again? Well, this cash register looks ancient. He's lying again, Hydrus. I swear she was here. I believe you. It's just, why would he lie? Doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna change his mind, so maybe we should just try asking him about something else. Maybe, but I kind of want to keep pressing him.
The girl came to me, bought 1 cup of tea, drank it, and left. Only 2 other customers have ordered drinks today. If anyone else had gotten a drink with the girl, I'd know.
Alright, what about your other customers?
It's been a slow day. I remember each transaction very clearly in my mind. The girl ordered a cup of tea. Sometime after she left, a woman came in and ordered a glass of wine. And just a moment ago, the man calling himself a detective ordered a beer. That's all. 3 drinks. No more, no less.
Are you sure you're not forgetting any?
My, such little faith in my recollection. See for yourself, this cash register keeps track of every transaction I make per day. The number goes up for every individual drink sold, and it quite clearly says 3.
So he's saying the cash register tracks how many drinks he's sold, huh? Let me take a look at this. He's right. It says 3. Well, okay, so we know 3 drinks were sold, 1 to Emma, 1 to Daltrey, and 1 to some other woman that got a glass of wine. I wonder. Can you describe the woman who ordered the glass of wine?
If you must know, she was a very glamorous woman. In a sparkling purple dress. She was quite rude and boisterous.
That doesn't sound anything like the woman Emma described, so I guess it wasn't her. I know what you're thinking, Hydrus, but there's no way that was her. Besides, both of us drank tea together. We didn't have any wine. Tea, huh? So, you serve tea here, yeah?
Our tea is a very special blend, made of ingredients native to Vendrika. It is well known for its delicate flavor, minty aroma, and its strength. Many experience a soporific effect when they drink too much, and subsequently report quite vivid dreams. Tell me, Goyle, did you experience such a phenomenon?
That's... Well, yes, I did take a nap shortly after drinking it, but...
I thought so. Even a small dose would be likely to cause drowsiness in a girl of your height and weight. Though I must admit, a dream so vivid you believe it was real, creating a woman in your mind. That, for me, is new, and will require further research.
Research? Just what kind of experiments is this man running? What exactly do you mean by research?
The tea I serve is my own concoction. I've dedicated my life to pursuit of creating exotic beverages. Therefore, when I create new formulas, they require testing. My customers are my subjects.
Is that legal? What exactly are you putting in these drinks?
Relax. It's just tea. I'm not a pharmacist. My drinks are harmless and delicious. Would you like one?
I don't like the face he gave. That was a very sussy face. No, thank you.
So be it. There was no one. There was no woman. Such a vivid dream. Fascinating.
So he's saying his freaky tea made Emma dream up this woman. Is that even possible? I've heard enough of this. I'm gonna go for a walk. I just need to clear my head a bit, I think. Emma left. Poor Emma. That comment about the tea seems to have really bothered her. What if it was just a dream? No. There's just no way Emma would confuse a dream with reality. Think. What else can I ask this guy about? That's right. The other witnesses. Emma said there was an old man and a pair of guys in polos, right?
Yes, I remember the men you speak of. The two men in polos left about an hour ago. They ordered no drinks, so I paid little attention to them. The old man also ordered no drinks, so I paid little attention to him as well. He has been gone for quite some time.
Okay. As soon as I see a butler, I will say the butler did it. It's just always the butler. It is always the butler. You say the maid. If there's a maid and there is no butler, then I will say the maid. But if it's not the maid, then it's the butler. Is there anything else you can tell me about him?
The men in polos were having quite a lively and irritating conversation. What about? I cannot say. The old man, however. Well, I shouldn't speculate. I'll just say he struck me as a tad out of place.
Out of place? What does that even mean? What do you mean she made all the... Wait, are you saying the girl, Emma, my character's best friend, not really, is lying? How dare? How dare? The maid. I haven't met a maid yet. I have not met the maid yet. If there is one. I think this... Oh, I better get out of this guy. I wonder where Emma went. Probably best not to bother her for now. Bun. Bun. It was a pun. You're a pun. Got him. Got him. Absolutely got him. Absolutely got him. Easiest got of my life. Get godded, loves faith. Get absolutely blasted with a godded. Absolutely got him. I need Jesus. I don't know if there's any Jesus in space, loves faith. Space Jesus. Come on, there has to be something. Wait, I recognize that voice. Emma? Oh, hi, Hydrus. What brings you here? I was just investigating. You need Jeebus. Oh, cool. Me, too. Are you going through these people's things? What? No. That's not what it looks like, Hydrus. You see, this is the cabin the couple I mentioned was in, right? I was going to talk to them again, but they weren't here, and the door was open, so... Okay, fine. It's exactly what it looks like. But I swear, these two are hiding something. When me and that woman were on our way to the lounge car, the couple in this cabin gave us a really strange look. Like, they were surprised. I'm certain they recognized her. Oh, Idris, I know I shouldn't be doing this. I'm just looking for any evidence that she existed at all. It wasn't just a dream, I'm sure of it. Emma. Okay, I'll help you look. But let's make this quick before we get caught. Are you sure? I feel bad for dragging you into this. Let's just hurry before they come back. Okay. Alright. Take everything. Alright. The room looks very expensive. It's like a whole suite. Whoever these people are, they must be pretty rich to be able to afford a cabin like this. Let's check the hat. Is this a top hat? There was a lot of men wearing hats like this at Vendrika, weren't there? It was like we time traveled back to the 1940s. I think it's cute. Maybe we should go back to wearing hats in America, don't you think? Sure, but doesn't this hat look a little, I don't know, stupid? You should try it on. I bet you'd look great. I think we should hurry up and find some real evidence instead. Okay, you're right, but you're also no fun. Yeah, was that drugs on the counter? It is drugs. This looks like a bottle of aspirin. Looks like a deck of playing cards. It's a painting of a young couple in a garden. Oh, what a beautiful painting. Such a passionate depiction of young love. The brushstrokes make it look impressionistic. This was probably painted in the late 1800s or early 1900s. Since when were you such an art enthusiast? Huh? Oh, I'm not really. I just took an art history course my freshman year as a Breadth requirement. It was fun, though, and now I can trick people into thinking I'm super cultured whenever I see fine art. Well, you could have fooled me. Kind of an old place for a mirror, but it sure does look fancy. That's a pretty comfy looking couch. Look at the size of that bed. I can't believe this even fits on the train. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. It's just a potted plant. Alright. It's a jewelry box. Oh my. I wonder what kind of jewelry is in there. It could be worth a fortune. Kind of careless to just leave it out in the open. Anyone could walk in. Yeah, they're lucky it's just us in here, not actual thieves. We shouldn't be here either. Wait, what? Idris, what are you doing? Don't just open it. I didn't. The train hit a bump or something. It opened its own. Oh, is that right? I'm serious. But now that it's open, I guess we could take a quick look. This isn't jewelry. A bunch of random playing cards. Do you think they came from the deck on the table here? Maybe? But what are they doing in the jewelry case? I don't know, but it's awfully strange. I wonder if there's something significant about these cards in particular. Hydrus, make a note of which cards are in the case. Maybe it will come in handy later. I can't imagine this will be helpful, but alright, sure. Whatever makes you happy. Alright, done. Now, let's close this back up just to be safe. Notes added. Cool. Let's check the notes on that. Playing cards. 8, 5, 3. Those are numbers. Numbers are important in puzzle games like this. I'm not crazy. Something is under the bed. Huh? Is it just me, or is there something shining in between the cushions? Let's take a look. You're right. It looks like a wedding ring, maybe? This must belong to one of them. You think so? I don't know. I have a hard time believing a married person would drop their ring so carelessly. Maybe we should take a closer look at it. Alright, let's take a closer look at this ring here. Inspect ring. Looks like there's an engraving on the inside. It's in a language I don't recognize, though. Let me see. I think this is in Vendrika's native language. But Vendrika is an English-speaking country, isn't it? Yes, but historically, before the country's occupation, it had its own language that the majority of the citizens spoke. It's sort of obsolete now, though. I wonder what it says. Oh, I know what we should do. Let's show this ring to Professor Martin. I'm sure he could translate it for us. But what if the couple finds out we took it? Oh, come on, Hydrus. It was wedged between the two couch cushions. They probably didn't even know it was there. If it turns out it's theirs, we'll just return it later and say we found it somewhere else on the train. It'll be fine. I have to know what the ring says. It may be our only clue. All right. I'll hold on to it. Now, let's get out of here. Quick. Hello, Mario. Oh, wait. Now that I said that. No. I know we each have our opinions about the voices that I do, but if I may be so bold as to suggest, I can do a really bad Mario voice for this man. He's a blue Mario. It's their third brother of the group, Barrio. Or Barigi. Barigi! Uh-oh. Hello, sir. We were just leaving. We got lost in the... What's with this guy? Isn't he going to say anything?
Monty, dear, can you get me an aspirin? My head is pounding. What's this? We have guests?
Hello again.
Oh, it's you. Didn't I already tell you I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about?
What are you doing in our cabin? That's, Oh man, what do we say? Well, you know, it's a funny story. Oh, it's like, you see, we just, man, what diverse options to choose from. They're so diverse and so different from one another. So unique. In fact, they are so unique, I must dare ask for assistance from the back row. Dear Love's Faith, which option should I pick? Option 1 it is.
What's that, dear? You're saying you invited these two into our cabin?
I don't get to voice the man. I don't get to do the Mario voice.
Oh, this is baloney.
I feel dirty and betrayed by the little Mario man named Monty. Oh, the ailing humanity of it all. Huh. Oh, Monty, what am I going to do with you? Surely you could at least be a bit more discerning when selecting guests. What's that supposed to mean? Wait, did he just cover for us? I don't know why he would do that, but thanks, Monty. We're sorry to bother, but would you mind if we asked you a couple of questions? We're trying to solve a mystery.
Sigh, I really am in no mood for interrogation, Monty dear. Where is that aspirin?
It must be absolutely loaded.
Monty, please, where is the aspirin? I simply cannot stand this headache any longer.
Is she okay? No, she needs... I wonder what this guy's deal is. Okay. I suppose that's a valid point, if anything. I'm trying to, like, grab the aspirin, but apparently I'm not sure how to grab it.
You don't remember where you put the bottle? Oh, Monty, what am I supposed to do?
I would love to grab the bottle. There is... How do I grab it? I would like to take the aspirin bottle. Let's give this to her before she collapses. Show... Just show the ring. No, let's give her the aspirin. We found this aspirin bottle.
You did? Quickly, give it to me. Oh, you're a lifesaver. What would I have done without you?
I don't know, look a little to your left, maybe?
Oh, I'm feeling better already. I suppose looks aren't everything. You are actually somewhat helpful. You said you wanted to ask us some questions? Yes, I suppose we can spare some of our time, but please, make it quick.
Ah, jeez.
My name is Vida, and this is my husband, Monty. What do you want?
I don't know if how I feel about showing the ring yet, so at least check. Check where?
Isn't that such a lovely painting? A passionate romance, quite befitting of my husband and I.
Yeah, I agree. It's very impressionistic, right?
What an unsophisticated observation. Those who know nothing should say nothing.
You say that, and I have my bottle of water right here, love's favorite. I am peak hydration right now. But it is, Emma. I'm not wrong.
It is, but it doesn't sound very convincing when you say it.
I can't take much more of this. It's not. I got an achievement for that. Display lack of artistic. Oh, damn. This woman seems like a real piece of work. His outfit sure is interesting, but why isn't he saying anything?
I already told you, young lady. Monty and I haven't any idea what she's talking about.
Monty, was it? He does not talk. So, what do you do, Miss Vida?
What do I do? What an inspired question. A woman of my stature has no need to work for a living. It would be embarrassing. Not that the two of you would understand. You both look distinctly middle class.
This is exhausting.
Do you remember seeing Emma earlier? Oh, was that her name? Other than the time she was so rudely interrupting our lunch to interrogate us with nonsensical questions, no, I can't say I do. But, oh, do you disagree? Are you calling me a liar, young lady? No, ma'am. I'm sorry. It's all right, dear. It isn't your fault you weren't taught any manners as a child. I forgive you.
I hate her. I hate her, and I wish to commit murder upon her. How dare! How dare she judge this woman I just met, and is now the one I will kill anyone for. Ignore her, Emma. We have no idea what she's talking about. Yeah, lady. My husband and I are going on holiday to London. Monty doesn't like flying, so we're taking the train. Vita, did you by any chance get a glass of wine in the lounge car earlier? What's it to you if I had a glass of wine? Can't I have a drink without being under surveillance? I'm sorry, I was just, curious. If you must know. Yes, I ordered a glass of white wine, the finest Chardonnay they had on offer. That dreadful bug-eyed bartender tried to offer me some other swill, but I simply won't drink anything else. He looked to the left. Monty, is everything okay? You haven't spoken since you got here. You're wasting your time, dear. Monty doesn't speak. He doesn't speak? Correct. Monty prefers to leave all the talking to me. Isn't that right, darling? Huh. Monty and I are well known in Vitrica high society. I wouldn't expect a couple of obvious tourists like you two to understand. Alright, anyway. We're going on holiday to London. We have no idea what she's talking about. Movements. Yes, I had a glass of white wine earlier. Okay. So none of that. Let's discuss. How do you think Vita knows what Monty is thinking? Maybe we could ask a little more about him. If he doesn't speak, then how do I know what he's thinking? Dear, when you've been in a relationship as long as us two, you don't need words to understand each other. Monty and I are a team. Perhaps someday you'll learn what it means to be truly in love, like the two of us. I wonder how much of her idea of true love involves expensive jewelry. Monty, what do you, do for a living? It's none of your business how my husband makes his money. Ignore him, Monty. Damn. This lady is a rough customer. I was just thinking, what if we asked them about the ring? Are you sure? If Vita knows we took something, she'll flip out. Yeah, but I have a feeling the ring doesn't belong to them. Both of them are wearing wedding rings already. Let's just pretend we found it somewhere else. Whatever they say about it might be useful. Alright, I'll show them the ring. Hey, did either of you two lose a wedding ring? We found this in one of the train cars and... Lose a wedding ring? Don't be ridiculous, dear. Monty and I would never be so careless with the symbol of our eternal love. Nor would I ever be caught dead with a ring that cheap. Whoever bought this must have gotten it from a homeless person outside the jewelry store. If Monty proposed to me with that disgraceful piece of junk, I'd have dumped him on the spot. Of course Monty would never have done such a thing. He knows what I'm worth. Isn't that right, darling? Damn. Alright, that's enough. It's getting late. Monty and I need to get ready for bed. Did we answer your questions to your satisfaction? Will you leave us? Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Vita. You're quite welcome. It's not often I'm this generous with my time, you know. You should feel lucky. Oh, we do, Miss Vita. Very lucky indeed. Don't be snarky now. It's quite unbecoming of a young lady such as yourself. Now both of you out! Well, that was eventful. I don't know about you, but I think I am starting to get a headache now. Are you alright? Are you alright, Emma? I'm sorry, we didn't get much information. It's okay, Hydrus. We didn't leave completely empty-handed, right? Yeah, the ring. Let's go talk to Professor Martin before it gets too late. If nothing else, he can at least help us translate the engraving. Oh, and Hydrus, let's not mention anything about the missing woman. I don't want to burden him with it, too. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like he seems a bit tired lately. We should try not to disturb him for too long. Sure, no problem. He's probably reading in his cabin or something. Go to Martin's cabin. Oh, nighttime. That is so cool how it does that.
Yes, who is it? Oh, Emma, Hydrus, come in, come in. I haven't seen you both all day. How are you doing?
We are good. How about you? Have you been enjoying the ride?
Yes, I've settled in quite comfortably. This has given me the chance to catch up on some reading, and the time to grade some papers from my other classes. Why don't you both have a seat? We haven't had much time to talk these past few days. I'd love to hear your thoughts on our trip.
Sure, come on, Hydrus. Sure, yeah. I guess the ring can wait a little bit. Oh, it has me sit down too. That's cool.
So, what did the two of you think of our trip? Did you have a nice time?
Oh, it was wonderful. Vendrika is so beautiful. The natural landscape is unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Ah, I'm glad you think so. I've always felt my country's natural beauty was among its greatest strengths. And you, Hydrus, what do you think of your time in Vendrika?
I agree. It was beautiful, and those hot dogs were peak.
Ah, yes, well, I hope you know I'm expecting great term papers from both of you. The trip was more than just a vacation, after all.
Bad answer. You can count on us, Professor. I've already begun drafting my paper, and I'm sure Hydrus has as well. Yeah, no. Professor, can I ask you something about Vendrika? It's for my paper.
Yes, of course. What would you like to know?
Before our trip, you emphasized to Hydrus and I the importance of Vendrikan Revolution. But when we visited Vendrikan History Museum, there was barely any material on it in display at all. It's true that some 40 years ago, the country was now called Vendrika was split in two, with the west side gaining its independence as Vendrika, and the east side, now called Gabrika, remaining under military occupation, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
This period of Vendrikan history seems so critical. Shouldn't it have been more of a focus of the exhibit?
A very astute question, Emma. Truth be told, I hope that one of you might have noticed this peculiarity. For all of Vendrika's virtues, the reality is that my country has something of a troubled past, of which the revolution was a part. I should know. After all, I was there.
Did you participate in the revolution, Professor?
Well, I was about your age at the time it took place, so it was hard not to get swept up in all the activity. The revolution's goals were admirable. We wished to be free from the occupation that had plagued us for centuries. And regrettably, the only way that point could be heard was through violent insurrection. Our occupiers' military force was strong, but so too was the will of my people. Eventually, to stop the violence, both parties agreed to a compromise. Though it's the compromise that I feel was my country's biggest mistake. In the years since the country was split in two, Vendrika has prospered. Quality of life is better than it has ever been. The citizens live well and are happy, but the same cannot be said of Gabrika. In the intervening years, Gabrika has become a desolate place. Not only does it remain under occupation, but the violence and poverty are the norm for its people. The compromise was never supposed to be the end. Gabrika's independence was always intended to come close behind, but the truth is, in pursuit of peace and independence, Vandrika abandoned Gabrika. And to this day, the prevailing viewpoint on the subject is to look the other way. Of course, not all Vandrikans choose to live in ignorance. In recent years, many of the country's leaders have worked to make Vandrika a welcoming place for Gabrican refugees. Among them is Senator Gordon, my old friend.
Oh, yeah. It was Senator Gordon who invited you back to Vendrica to visit, right? The trip wouldn't have happened without him.
That is correct. I hadn't seen him for some 40 years. This whole trip has been quite nostalgic for me, I must admit.
You know, I've been wondering, why did you move to America, Professor?
Well, as much as I do love my home country, my passion has always been for English literature as well as teaching. After finishing my undergraduate degree, I promptly moved to London to continue my studies. I eventually accepted a teaching position at the University of London and was later offered further opportunities in America. Next thing I knew, I had been away from home for nearly 40 years. My, how time flies. Anyway, since I've been gone, I've of course kept up with the political situation in my home country. I thought it might be illuminating for you both to see it firsthand. Prosperity often comes with a price, and for Vandrika that price was Gabrika. Never forget that it is our responsibility not to turn a blind eye to the plight of our neighbors, even if doing so is the path of least resistance. I'm thankful that leaders like Senator Gordon have worked tirelessly to help welcome Gabrinkan refugees into Vandrika with open arms. And I dream of a day that reunification of our countries can be realized.
Wow. The political situation of Vandrika is more complicated than I thought. Of course, Emma picked up on her right away. She's much more perceptive than I am. It's no wonder Martin likes her so much. Meanwhile, all I can think of to say is how much I like those stupid hot dogs. Ugh, I'm so stupid.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask, is that a photo album on the table, Professor?
Oh, yes. I was looking through it earlier, reminiscing. Most of the photos are from when I was a student in Vandrika. I suppose I was right around your age.
Do you mind if we take a look?
Not at all. Though these photos are old, I wonder if you'll even recognize me.
Don't know him.
Well, what do you think? Can you tell which one's me?
I have a suspicion, good sir. It's gotta be him, right? Wow.
Don't tell me, is that you, Professor, in the middle?
Very perceptive, Emma. Yes, that is me. That is I.
You don't look that much different. Your hair is just a little messier now. Damn, she beat me to it. Who are the other two people in the photo?
On the left is Senator Gordon, though back then he was just a political science student. And next to me, on the right, is our old friend Mayor, another literature student.
Oh, did you visit Mayor on the trip as well?
In a sense, yes. Mayor was killed about a year after this photo was taken, during an uprising.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's in the past now. I was able to visit his grave to pay my respects. He was a great friend, and I'm glad I knew him when I did. As I said, as much as the revolution was necessary for our country's freedom, it was not without sacrifice. It is, of course, important to fight for our ideals, but in practice, revolution is a violent business. And I pray that none of my students will ever have to experience anything like it.
Damn, Martin's really been through a lot, hasn't he?
Well, it is getting rather late. I'm going to get ready for bed.
Thank you for talking with me, you two. I hope the conversation was illuminating.
Thanks, Professor. Have a good night. Wait, Emma, we have to... There's something... with show Martin, right? Oh, that's right! I almost completely forgot!
What's this? You have something to show me.
Yes, yes. I wish to show you this ring. Hey, Professor, we found this ring on the train. There's an engraving on it, but
We think it's Vendriken, so we're not sure what it says. Would you be able to translate for us?
A ring? Sure, let me take a look. Well, you're right. This is definitely Vendriken, though the style of the engraving suggests an Eastern influence. If I had to guess, I say this ring comes from Gabrica. The engraving says, "To my beloved, A.K."
to my beloved A.K.? Didn't Emma say the woman she met had a name that began with an A?
You said you found this on the train. It appears to be a wedding ring. Quite a devastating thing to lose.
Yeah, we've been trying to find out who it belongs to.
Well, whoever is this ring's owner, they can't have gone far. You'll have plenty of time to search for them tomorrow.
Can I have the ring back, Professor?
Huh? Oh, yes, of course.
We should thank Martin for translating the engraving, Hydrus. Yeah. Thank you for translating, Professor.
Of course. It's been quite some time since I've read Vendriken writing. It reminds me of my childhood.
We won't take up any more of your time, Professor. Thanks again.
Think nothing of it. Good night, you two.
Good night, Professor. Hydrus, how about we go back to your cabin for a bit? I want to talk about what we found out today. Sure.
To my cabin.
Man, I'm exhausted. So much has happened today, I can hardly keep track of it all in my head. Tell me about it. Maybe we should go over everything we found out today to see where we're at. Good idea. Oh, I know. How about a quiz you? Quiz me? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Yeah, why not? I want to see if you've really been paying attention. I mean, do I have to? Oh, come on, Hydrus. It'll be fun. Just let me know when you're ready, and it's fine if you want to relax for a bit before we get into it, though. Is everything all right? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about Martha. Martha, who's that? My puppy. Haven't I ever mentioned her? I haven't been back to my parents' place in a while. I miss her. Do you have any pets, Hydrus? I had a turtle when I was a kid. He was my buddy. My buddy. Oh, what was his name? My parents let me name it, and I named him, I named him Tom. Tom the turtle. Laugh all you want. Tom and I had something special. You want to get it? No one talks ill of my boy Tom. My boy Tom was the boy. Oh, dearest me, Hydra. Still looking for ideas, huh? Try not to stress out about it too much, Hydra. Something will come to you. It always does. Well, this sure wasn't how I expected to be spending this train ride, but I have to admit, investigating a mystery with Emma has been a lot of fun. I know I should be thinking about my term paper, but... You're gonna quiz me how much she really enjoys playing teacher, doesn't she?
Well, all right, I'll humor her if it makes her happy.
Let us review.
Am I ready?
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's do the quiz. All right, let's start at the beginning. I met a woman in the observation car this morning. We shared a drink in the lounge car, then agreed to meet for lunch, but when I tried to find her a few hours later, she was missing, and everyone I spoke to acted like she had never existed in the first place. So I came to you for help.
we decided to try to find her and went to the lounge car to look for clues. The first thing we did was run into Detective Daltrey. Right, that was a surprise. He's continuing his investigation from last night, the murder at the hotel. Do you remember what he said the name of the victim was? Otto Keller. Yes, that's right. The man who was killed at the hotel was a Gabrican immigrant named Otto Keller. Apparently, there was some connection between him and this train. But that isn't even the craziest part. It turns out Otto Keller was working as a housekeeper for another man who was also found dead earlier this morning. Some shady lawyer named Edison Maxwell. He was alone at his dinner table with a knife in his back. How gruesome. I wonder what all this has to do with this train. It kind of scares me, honestly. What about you? What do you think about the detective's case? Want to know what Otto was doing at our hotel. I'm curious about the bullet they found at the scene. I don't really care, to be honest. Well, I do care a little. Now that you mention it, it's pretty freaky how this case seems to be following us. First our hotel, and now our train. I sure hope it doesn't follow us onto our plane home, too. At any rate, Daltrey didn't seem to know anything about the missing woman, so we talked to the bartender next. That creep was insistent that his experimental tea blend made me hallucinate the woman's existence. I thought I was going crazy. To be honest, Emma, you did go a little crazy with sneaking into someone else's room and all. That's not funny, Hydrus. I'm not proud of that, you know. And besides, you're skipping ahead. The bartender told us he sold us 3 drinks this morning, which was confirmed by the cabin's register's records. Do you remember what drinks he said were ordered? 1 tea, 1 wine, 1 beer. Exactly. He said I got a cup of tea, but only 1, and then I was by myself. He said a different woman got a glass of wine, which is later learned was Vida, and that Detective Daltrey got a beer. So that's all 3 drinks accounted for, and none left for the missing woman to have had. It makes no sense. Anyway, speaking of Vida, I was certain that her and Monty saw me and the woman on our way to the lounge car earlier. After leaving the lounge car, I went back to the cabin to talk to them again, but they weren't there. And you decided to let yourself in? Correct. Then you joined me, and we searched the cabin for clues, which led us to a lost wedding ring. Can you recall exactly where we found the ring? Right here. Exactly! It was wedged between the cushions in their cabin's couch. I wonder how it got there. I had an engraving in Vendrican, so we thought we'd ask Martin to translate it for us. But before we could leave, Vida and Monty came back. Yeah, I have so many thoughts about our conversations with them, I don't even know where to start. Well, what do you think? Did anything on our conversation with them strike you as interesting or noteworthy? I wonder why Monty told Vida he invited us into the cabin. Yeah, it's almost like he was covering for us. We'd have been in big trouble if he didn't. I really want to know more about him. He seems so mysterious. Vida wouldn't even let us know what he does for a living. At any rate, Vida denied ever seeing the woman, as expected. She kicked us out, and that was that. And then, finally, we talked to Professor Martin. He told us all about Vendrica's complicated political history, how the East and West were split during the Revolution, and how Vendrica has prospered while their neighbor Gabrica suffer. He also showed us an old picture of him and his friends from his college days. It's so hard to believe he was our age once. He was pictured with 2 of his friends. Do you remember the name of the one on the right? The literature student? My right or his right? It's gotta be Martin, right? No, Martin's friend was also named Martin. Are you serious? Sometimes my sense of humor just doesn't line with her at all. Mayor. Yes, it was Mayor. He was apparently killed during the Revolution. It must have been so hard for Martin to lose his friend like that. Anyways, before we left, we had Martin translate the engraving on the ring for us. So my last question is, what were the initials on the ring? To my beloved what? Oh my god, I gotta type things out. It's very easy, but I still have to type them out. Yep, that was it. To my beloved AK.
So where does that leave us?
Well, I know the woman's name began with an A, so I suppose it's possible that she's the AK written on this ring.
Can you remember if she was wearing a wedding ring when you met her?
No, I don't remember. But if we operate under the assumption that this is her ring, that means at some point she lost it in Vita and Monty's cabin.
I definitely got the sense that Vita was hiding something from us, and I want to put it past someone like her to lie. We still don't have all that much to go on, though. At this point, the ring is the only clue.
Yeah, but at least it's something, right? You know, Hydrus, for a minute there, I really thought I was going crazy. I thought maybe that creepy bartender was right, and it was just a vivid dream. If I'm being honest, I'm still not entirely sure what to believe, but... Oh, that ring gives me some hope, at least. It may turn out that this was all a waste of time, but... as long as there's a small chance she's real, I don't want to stop searching until I'm sure she is okay. Thank you for helping me today, Hydrus. I am so sorry I dragged you into this. I understand if you don't want to pursue it any further. You should be really using this time to plan your term paper. I know I shouldn't distract you anymore, so I think I'll...
First thing tomorrow morning, we should try to find the other 3 witnesses. You said there was an old man and 2 men in polos that should have seen you and this woman together, right?
Yes, that's right.
The bartender confirmed to me that they were there, so I think we're bound to run into them at some point. We should keep an eye on Vita and Monty as well. Like you said, if that is her ring, then those 2 must know more than they're letting on. For now, though, I think we should get some sleep. I have a feeling tomorrow is going to be a long day, so we'll want to be nice and well rested. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
What? What's so funny?
You know, Hydrus, you've really changed a lot since we first met.
Have I?
Mm-hmm. I know it's only been a few years, but you've really grown up in that time, you know? To think you were just barely out of high school when I started tutoring you at the writing center.
Oh no, anything but this. Come on, will you stop? You're barely a year older than me.
I know. You just always seemed like such a baby to me back then.
Oh, please make it stop.
I'm sorry, that probably sounds so patronizing. My point is, it's been a long time since then, and well, oh, I don't know, you've just come a long way, you know?
I guess. It doesn't really feel like it, though. I don't think Martin thinks that highly of me, if I'm being honest.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. I just don't think I've impressed him all. Not like you have.
I wouldn't worry about it, Hydrus. He just hasn't known you long enough. He hasn't had time to see he hasn't had time to see in you what I do. I know he can be pretty unforgiving, but I truly believe he's the best teacher I've ever had. I want you to learn as much from him as I have. I just know that your term paper is going to blow him away. Really, I believe in you.
Thanks, Emma.
I'll see you in the morning, Hydrus, bright and early. We don't have a moment to lose. She's waiting for us to find her, after all. Good night.
Night. He hasn't had time to see in you what I do. What do you see in me, Emma? She acts like she's my mom. So proud of her little student. It's humiliating. Ugh. What am I even doing here? How did I let Emma talk to me into this? I'm completely out of my depth. Martin can see right through me. He can tell I'm nothing like her. Everything comes so easily to her, never a problem she can't solve. She faces everything with the same confident, cheery attitude. It's so annoying. To my beloved AK, huh? Emma, I won't let you down. Woo! Chapter 2 complete!
Yahoo! Yahoo! Yahoo!
Wait, there's a graphic setting? Hold on. Okay, I was like, how do you improve the graphics? It is literally already peak graphics. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Huh. I figured Emma would have woken me up by now. Oh,
Hydrus! Hydrus, are you awake?
speak of the devil.
Yeah, come in. Hydrus, we have a problem.
Whoa, slow down. What's going on?
It's the ring, it's missing, Hydrus.
It's missing?
Yes, I put it on my bedside table right before I went to sleep, but when I woke up, it was gone.
Are you sure you just didn't drop it? Couldn't it have fallen on the floor?
I thought so too, but I've been looking all over my cabin for almost an hour. I swear it's just like it disappeared. Oh, Hydrus, what are we going to do? That was our only evidence. We have nothing to go on now.
Hold on, Emma. Even if we don't have the ring, we still know what was written on it, and we still have some leads to chase. Let's not panic. We can still continue the investigation without the ring.
Maybe you're right. Oh, it's just so frustrating. How could I have lost it?
This is really weird. Emma wouldn't be so careless as to lose something as important as the ring. Is it possible somebody took it while she was sleeping?
Who even knew she had it other than Martin and
Vita and Monty. Let's not worry about it right now. We've only had 2 days left to investigate, so we need to cover as much ground as we can.
You're right. I'm sorry. We need to focus.
Where do you think we should start today, Hydrus? Good question. Well, we still have 3 potential witnesses to question. The 2 guys in the polos and the old man. You said they were with you in the lounge car around the time of yesterday, so maybe we'll find one of them there now. We should talk to Vita and Monty again, too. I'm not exactly sure what else we can ask them about, but we know they must be hiding something, right?
Okay, I'll let you decide what we do first. How about this? If we ever aren't sure what to do next, we can come back here and talk it over. I have a feeling today's going to be a busy day, so don't feel bad if you need to take a break for a little while. Okay, let's get moving.
All right. Look at that determined look. This beautiful character sprite. I love her outfit. I love her turtleneck. It's a really sick outfit. Well, with that, looks like this is the end of my stream for today. Thank you all for showing up to my stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you for welcoming me back. I hope now that things have calmed down at work, I can finally start doing what I love, which is streaming, of course, because I do really enjoy streaming. I love talking to you guys. I especially love being able to be myself, and I cannot take that for granted. Thank you all for coming to my stream. Thank you all for what you've done. I appreciate you all more than you'll ever know. Thank you so much. And you all have a good night, and I'll see you all Wednesday.